Whether it's a family house or a larger building, historic, old or new, every building benefits from maintenance. It means keeping an eye out for potential issues, dealing with them promptly, or avoiding them altogether through regular painting, fixing, repairing, and cleaning. Good regular maintenance can ensure your building stays sound, comfortable, and healthy while avoiding unexpected and expensive problems later.
Here in Vancouver, because we get so much rain over the winter, probably the critical issue is water. And you look at maintenance on your house from the top down. So water on your roof, your gutter system, and drainage away from your house. If you have a limited budget, it's key that you spend that money to keep the water out of your house. So repairing your roof, perhaps you can put off replacing it for a while, but repairing the roof, making sure your downspouts, perhaps caulking them rather than replacing the whole gutter system.
Recently, Vancouver Heritage Foundation visited 3 local historic buildings to see how homeowners and other building stewards are approaching maintenance and looking after their building for the long term.
Having an older house, just having the character and the charm of it is really what attracted us, I think. We've owned it for 9 years now. We bought it in 2008. In the first few years, we spent a lot of time looking for and plugging any little tiny hole. We have the furnace serviced, maybe not every year, but quite often. We do change the filters every 3 months or so. We turn off the water supply to the outside taps in the fall once it starts to get cold. We're gardening all the time outside and raking leaves and trimming hedges, and you're looking for problems then.
On a roof, you're looking for the overall condition of it. If it looks wrong, it probably is. So if the shingles are cracked, if there's a lot of moss, if the barge boards are looking a little rotten, the paint's peeling, it means there's a moisture issue up there. So you should have a look at your roof and look at it from all sides, not just the front.
I've been working here since 1985. Well, I figure if I have to go to work every day, I might as well be in a beautiful building like the Marine Building, because if you ask me, this is still the nicest building downtown. It's probably the only building, I think, in town that you ever see people taking pictures in the main lobby. And they're all just standing downstairs with their mouths wide open at the decor, and then they see the elevators and the beautiful flooring and all the rest of it. I would say our biggest challenge in here would be looking after the heating, ventilation and air conditioning, because in this building we use a heat pump system, but we have close to 600 small heat pumps in the building. Other than that, we get lots of preventive maintenance to do. Between the floor slabs, there's inner and outer layers of brick, and the ones you see on the outside, they're continually repointing the mortar joints. And above the windows and some door openings, there's a lintel, it's called, to support the brickwork above. So because these things are starting to corrode now, and then we get oxide jacking, which starts to lift up the bricks and cracks the bricks and the mortar, then the rain gets in, and then in the winter it starts to freeze, so the cracks get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then we get more water leaks inside the building. When you've got terracotta and all this brickwork here, we don't need any loose pieces up top anywhere. So the guys do very, very thorough inspections, partly for safety, partly cosmetics, and mainly to keep out the weather.
This house is part of our family home. My parents bought it in 1954, 55, and it was really been a great home for me. I moved when I was 1 year old into this place, and from there our family grew. Until about 1960s, we were threatened with urban renewal and expropriation at that time. So my parents, my sister, the community rose up and opposed that and changed national policy. So that's why we kept this house as it is now.
It means a lot to me. It's our home. Finally, after restoring it, we're enjoying it now. We're just really happy to be in the heart of this city. People in the area have given us really good feedback, so they're happy.
It takes a lot to repair something like this, and it really is about legacy, showing people that community can come together and make changes. That's why we undertook to make a distinct impression of renovating and keeping the heritage of this home.
Homes such as the Walter and Mary Chan House are significant not only to their owners, but to the community as a whole. Current owners, SUELINA and Larry, have recently completed a large restoration, but are also aware of ongoing tasks that will ensure their efforts are enjoyed for years to come. Keeping the exterior paintwork, cedar roof, and gutters in good condition will be important. Inside, this home has been fully modernized, so upkeep on its mechanical systems, including yearly inspections, will ensure the home runs like a well-oiled machine. Whether you're the steward of an iconic landmark building, a cultural hub for local history, or a charming historic home, regular maintenance is an important and effective way of preserving our city's heritage. For tips on how to create a maintenance checklist, guidance on key maintenance tasks, or information on grants to help with funding maintenance of an older building, visit VancouverHeritageFoundation.org.